Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Beating the Odds. It is Friday, September 20th, 2024. We are back with our college football best bets of the day. If you're new to the channel, my name is Zach, and welcome to Beating the Odds. Let's recap yesterday's and last Saturday's results. So that was our last video, was last Saturday. We are on a freaking run. We're 22-7 college football run right now. We went 7-3 on Saturday, and it was a better 7-3 than you might think. Members only, we swept. South Carolina plus 6.5. What a win. We got even with the backup quarterback in. Honestly, South Carolina should have won that game. There was some very questionable roughing the passer, pass interference calls that gave LSU that win. But South Carolina played a hell of a game in South Carolina. Over 61.5. West Virginia and Pittsburgh was absolutely electric. Fired up, we got that over. But, I mean, West Virginia, you should be heartbroken after that. Pitt's just the cardiac kids, man. They just keep coming back. Washington State plus 5.5. That was on Peacock, so I barely watched any of it. But we got an outright win. Didn't even need the 5.5. Got the outright win for Washington State, and then Oregon minus 16.5. They woke up, and that second half they woke up and they looked like the Oregon team I thought they'd be basically this entire year. Then we had Texas A&M minus 2.5. Everyone gave me shit in the comments for that one. Dub, easy by the way. Memphis plus 7. I mean, Florida State's so bad, man. I don't know why people keep picking up DJU. I just don't get it. I understand he was a 5-star recruit. I understand his high school stats, but this dude is a fucking scrub, and I don't understand. I don't get it. Memphis, they should have won that game by 14, and they were at FSU. And by the way, 3-2-1 Noel, the guy who should be eating dog shit. He has not done that yet, and Florida State has not won a game. Coincidence? I don't think so. Indiana minus 3, easy dub, never a doubt. Indiana's really good. Like, they are really good. We had Colorado State plus 7.5. That was a loss. The Colorado State should be ashamed of themselves for talking all that shit and then getting absolutely, they got blown out off their home field. The quarterback for Colorado State is so shitty. Like, I don't even know why the hell he was the loudest one. He sucks. He was so bad. Him and Travis Hunter are the too small, and he's like the same height and didn't even run into him. Like, he basically ran away from him, told he was too small. Unbelievable. We had Missouri minus 14.5. That was an L. We had Wisconsin plus 16.5. That was only a half unit play, a 0.5 unit play. So even better, a 7-3. It's really 7-2.5 basically. But we'll take that all day long. And then yesterday we had one members only best bet. We didn't have enough to make a video. We had South Alabama plus 7.5. They won, I think, by 38, and we had the plus 7.5. So got an easy dub there. Appalachian State, I pronounced them dead in the third quarter. I was correct. What a dub there. Overall for the year, we're 33-18. Members only best bets are 17-5 so far in college football. We're raking right now, and I mean raking. And we've got 3 games for y'all today. We have 2 members only. We have 3 games today. We have 3 games there. Nebraska, Illinois, great game. We got San Jose State and Washington State. We've got Syracuse and Stanford, all great games. But I've got 2 picks I'm gonna give you guys here on YouTube. I got 2 members only best bets. There's 2 members only best bets for college football. And right now our college football best bets are 17-5. We also have 1 MLB best bet, which by the way are 5-1 the last 6. So we are hot right now. 7-1 members only run over the last 4 days. You can get all those members only best bets and become a member at zdmbets.com/picks. The website is linked in the comments below. As a member, you get all our members only plays every single day, which was profitable, best bets on a day-to-day basis. On top of that, you have a direct line to me. So any game you're considering betting, reach out to our hotline number, get a guaranteed response back about any game you're considering betting, and you get all our free picks on YouTube sent to you before these videos come out. That would take advantage of early lines, early odds. The website zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks, zdmbets.com/picks. So guys, let's jump into plays that we have today. I'm gonna start with our first play, which is going to be Stanford plus 8.5 versus Syracuse. This is, to me, it's just too many points. The sharp money is all over Stanford today, and they're getting 8 points, which is a football number. And if it was 8.5 is basically the same as 9.5. And you're not gonna. 8.5 is a pretty important number, especially in college football when you're talking about betting. They've played good teams close. Stanford has, if you look at TCU as an example. And one thing I will say about the Syracuse team is they're getting props because of what they did for Georgia Tech. Now, Georgia Tech's getting props because of what they did to FSU and beating a top 10 team in Florida State. Florida State's not a top 10 team. And Georgia Tech, they got beat by Syracuse 2 weeks ago. We had Syracuse in that game, by the way, plus 3, easy dub. But the fact is Georgia Tech almost came back. And I don't trust Syracuse defense as far as I can throw them. Kyle McCord, he had a good game against Georgia Tech. He is still Kyle McCord. I watched him last year. I saw what he was. He's not. I don't think he's that much different. Looks exactly the same, just against a little bit worse competition. And Stanford's gonna be able to run the ball, and they're gonna be able to play ball control. And this is a field goal game either way. I think this game goes down on the wire. Give me Stanford plus 8.5 versus give me Stanford plus 8.5 versus Syracuse today. And they're going with the under 43.5 in Nebraska and Illinois. Both these offenses I'm not really sold on at all. I mean, listen, I like the offense. I like what they're doing offensively, both of them. But specifically Nebraska, man, they start out hot and then they slow way down. Illinois just is not allowed to have a good offense as long as Brett Bielema is a coach. And Brett Bielema is your coach. You are not allowed to have a good offense. That is just, I don't know what it is. It's just a rule in college football. They just have it. It's in the NCAA rule book. But Illinois legitimately cannot have a good offense because Brett Bielema is coaching. The defenses are both really great. I mean, Nebraska's defense is, they are black shirts. They're legitimate black shirts. It's fantastic to see that we have them back after 10 years. But Illinois, their defense is great, and I mean great. And the sharp money is on the under. Both defenses flying around. I think this is a very, very low scoring game. I think it's an intense, fun, low scoring game. Give me under 43.5, Nebraska and Illinois. Now, like I said, guys, you have 3 members only best bets staying at zdnbets.com/picks. Website is linked in the comments below. But guys, go lock in those picks. Let's go win together today. Let's go make some money. I'll see you all tomorrow.